Actually, no, Trinidad is the more likely. And it seems like that's gonna happen... Oh, come on. Oh, right, no, the Spanish may have had that for a while. Okay, finally we got the siege done here. We have no idea where the enemy troops are. Probably just inland here, but I just can't see it. We'll push out the navy. How much of a fleet do they have anyway? One transport. So not very large, to be fair. Still getting about 18 ducats per month as a profit, so in terms of money we're doing pretty strong. Actually, I think we're making more money now than what we were in the Tuscany game. At the same time, like, we have a much bigger nation. And we managed to do a bit more of the tax reforms. Savoy is the leader of the H area. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I do admit. But on the other hand, we've had like Bohemia, Wolgast, Austria, Savoy. Anything we should upgrade in Lisbon? Possibly. Although I think we are currently working on something. Ah, right, there's the irrigation upgrade underway. I'm not entirely sure if we started that or if the place itself started it, or population started it. Also, I can see some like trade wagons making their way across the map here. We're at light speed. Well, maybe not light speed, but very fast. Right, how about... This is pathing level 2. How's the communications over here? Is average? We've got pathing 3 there. And here we got pretty darn good communications actually overall. Actually, that's on level 2. That's level 2 as well. Ooh, high-state agriculture maintenance, okay. Is there agriculture to speak of in here, to be fair? Yeah, there is. It could be a bit more forestries. Yeah, autonomy is still rather high in here. It's just because the communications efficiency is not all that great. Which I think it's mostly down to Porto not having a proper roads. And they are working on harbourage level increase in there. I mean, that's probably going to help as well. But yeah, I think... I mean, this one's still pretty decent communications as well. I don't know. What about Barlavento? What do you have? You got... I could try getting the harbourage at rank 3 here. Not building anything in there. So, design project. Harbourage, rank 3. Ready to construct. That's another 70 ducats, but that's not bad. At all. And Barlavento has been invested enough so that it should be able to kind of withstand that. There's not a lot of academic. A lot of industries. Oh! There's no forestries. Yeah, no, there's no forest industry. Oh, right, okay, so there's a very limited amount of industries altogether here. I mean, there's crops, there's dyes for the agriculture, so we could open the forestries at least. That would mean that the ship industry would get some of this stuff a little bit easier. Right, well, let's select that again. And open new slots. We could put in a fishery there. For sure. And then... Let's see... Maybe a pasture? Just in case. Although I suppose they are using most of it, or most of the... Just double checking. Well, actually they're not using that massive amount of farmlands, but they are using a decent bit. But yeah, forestries, we could maybe put in... hold on a minute. There's timber. So we'll put in that one. I think if we could get game in there as well, or the... like, hunting. I'm not entirely sure what it is exactly, though. The game has any forest. There we go. So that's going to be opening up a lot of industries in here overall, and hopefully there's going to be a decent bit of investments in the future. And that's at least one thing. So how about Tangiers? What do you got? Don't have forestries in there at all. There's not much forest to make in there. It's not exactly known for that. Is there a lot of room for... There's a lot of room for farmlands. If we were to open up some more stuff for the farmers, like we've got pastures, olives, and crops there. We got the fishing, we got the... Oh, right, I didn't open up the houseware or textiles in here, or did I? No, it was the processed materials and houseware that are not present there. You know what, let's open those just in case. Parliament is going to be invested in anyway soon, well, in a few years. So, processed... not... precious metals. Hold on a minute. Probably read the entire name before I... Processed materials, and then... houseware. There we go, so that's gonna allow Barrel of Venture to grow up a little bit. Oh, and we shall loot. That's the war goal. Let's get inland here, check what's in there. Also, if we have a look at the peace deal, what can we get without causing a massive issue? If we were to take, for example, that, maybe take a bit more to coastline here, is that going to be a coalition of them only? That would give me a pretty good coastline to work with. It's going to be costing a decent bit in Diplo points. Maybe we'll focus on the west side of the coastline first. But I don't know, I think I'm gonna... Wait, is that... a different state? Maybe, I'm not entirely sure what that is. You know, I don't think it's a different state, but we'll just take this one state then. Not gonna be a coalition or anything like that. We do need to, of course, you know, take money and all that. Maybe get some war reparations. 110 Diplo points total. I think we're gonna manage that. There we go, so we destroyed their ships. Oh, there's the 10,000 enemies. I wonder... Oh, now they're running away. Well then. Right, so the... Oh, Dominica is back at... potentially having a rebellion. Oh, because the... yeah, the religion wasn't actually switched. Right. I could see that being a problem. It was partially converted, but not fully. So over here we still got pretty poor communications across the water, or across the ocean. I might want to colonize this one actually. If I can do another expedition to Caribbean. Oh, Cusco. That's Chimu. Cusco's over here, okay. Well, I mean, we know that there's a lot of nations that... Oh, right, another thing that I should probably do is try to get some more colonies over here. I don't think there's any other Europeans in America yet. I don't know what exactly are going to be the tech levels that they will have the option to move in. But, right, like, Iberia is the first one, for the most part, at least into those parts of America. So yeah, I don't think there's anyone else in America quite yet. Diplo 23. Aha. I mean... yeah, some might be soon, but how many of them are actually... Well, I mean, England is probably one of the options. They've got Diplo 70. Oh, so England is not going to be colonizing anytime soon. What about France? They got Diplo 21, so they're still relatively far away. I think in Bayern... hold on a minute. Yeah, they got the capital over there. Oh, wait, no. They have moved the capital into Holland. Interesting. Then there's Luxembourg, which has their capital in their landlocked. So Luxembourg is probably... Actually, I'm not entirely sure if being landlocked is going to be stopping them or not. Ottoman colonies. I hope not. I mean, they got Diplo 21, but for them it's going to be much higher levels to actually do the colonies. Okay, we're going to get into the Terra Incognita here. And explore a little bit. You know what? Oh, there's kill one navies. I'm going to put these into the island to reduce the naval materials usage. We don't need them out right now. And how is our colony in Mexico doing? They've got 1,000 men. They've got a few ships. And we're getting a bit more colonies in here. That's still taking a while, though. I got that one. Man, most of Hispaniola, Cuba is already fully Spanish. Or Castilian, and then I've got Jamaica. Most of, well, about half of Haiti. And all that. I mean, at least I got the Windward and Leeward Islands for the most part. There's a little bit extras in there. I might be able to get this, Ooh. Ooh. Bhutan. Great, we have a port. Well then, there's no unrest yet, but that's actually going to be updated very soon. To be not the case. Yeah, I'm just going to put that into the trade company right now. Eventually I might take them away from the trade company once I got the kind of logistics set up. Oh, I'm also going all the way to the north. I mean, sure. If you don't want to go to the war goal, then I'll just siege around everything else. But these places I do need to colonize as well to prevent enemies taking the areas. That's going to be easier said than done. Although actually, what I could do is I could check what area they are part of. I think all the colonies give us merchant, although I'm not entirely sure, not necessarily. But, I mean, at least the colonists are doing a pretty good job for the time being. Now apparently there's conversions going in quite a lot, but I'm not entirely sure if we're actually making any progress. Are we? Oh yeah, we are. Not massive progress, but we are. Let's get around here, try to catch that army. Now they're gonna get to Sakalava right before I am. In here. Can I catch them? I think I can. Yeah, I'll be there. Right, the colonies. Yeah, they are all giving us a merchant already. Right, so we see our first battle against them. Madagascar natives here. And a glorious victory. Let's go ahead and... Actually, how far are you going? Probably all the way south. Or at least to the capital. I mean, I could just stay up here in the north, clear out some of these. We do have another missionary not busy. I think we're going to keep on converting a bit more of my own provinces for the time being to get the influence needed, so we might be able to get our stability up a little bit. We're not far from getting the Diplo 23. Oh, but also we don't have the institution yet, the castle literacy. Already 27% tech penalty. It's starting to get rather expensive. But at least we are getting it slowly. I mean, Lisbon has about 30%, or 29.5% of present there. So I think it's gonna be something that we can embrace in... Well, actually... How much are we getting there? Was it like, what, half a... No, it's 0.19 per month. Okay, so that's actually not very quickly. I'm a bit concerned about that. It means that our techs are gonna cost a lot. I suppose I could send in my... Oh, expedition. Right, let's do Caribbean. Try to get the last of the islands. I suppose we'll send in this fleet now to do some blockading. Maybe a bit of an overkill. But you know, it's blockading, we can siege down all these forts a bit faster. With the help of that one. But this is going to be done in about a year, or less than a year, and we're to stability 0 now. Excellent. Corruption is still going up though. It's currently around 30. Well, actually 29.5, but yeah, it's going to be over 30 soon enough. I mean, there's just a lot of reforms that we've done in recent years that's causing some issues. Oh, that's only 2 months for the siege. Well, hey, that ain't all that bad then. Right, so would they take the peace deal again? Nope. Alright then. We can continue sieging. Also, when is the truce with Mali ending? 1521. Oh, and royal marriage. Oh, and army reformer died. Well, that is a bit unfortunate. I think we're going to keep a... Ooh. That would be a tribal commandant. Or a merchant advisor. Okay, well, this is... Actually, the siege ability wouldn't be bad. He's not accepted culture, so we can't promote him. Land force limit. Ooh, that wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, I think Marco is going to be the one that we're taking. Extra force limit means that we'll be able to have some more troops. We can also promote him to level 2. And then we can get the Diplotech. You know what? I'm going to wait until January, then we're going to do that one. Or in the same carriage. Just a nice room, maybe. Right. I mean, clearly it's just a sign that they were plotting a treason against us with the Castilians. Because we've got 2 cannons, that's going to be enough to get the +2, and then we get basically +2 from the fleet and all that. So overall, I don't think it's going to be all that long siege. At least I hope it's not going to be. Oh, his walls breached immediately, so yeah, no, that's pretty good. Where's the enemy army? It's moving north. Once we've done this, we'll go and beat them down again. And then we'll siege down a few more provinces. Or loot down a few more provinces. Right, so there's the... How big of a rebellion is that? It's only 2,000 men, so actually the rebellions aren't all that massive in the end. But they are quite numerous. Oh, they do have 18,000 men. Okay. We got 8,000 men. If we get the defensive bonus, then there's no way that we can lose. Unless we pour absolutely horribly, but... I don't think that's going to happen. I hope that's not going to happen. That one's going to be holding. Small development. Yeah. Right, so there's the revolt. Let's go ahead and lend some troops. Hopefully we'll get there before they get the siege stick done. I mean, we're not far. But it's kind of close. Oh, there we go. Right, so did we actually start fighting the enemies in here? Oh, yeah, we did. Well, that was... We lost about 750 men, but killed 4,400. Can I catch them? Oh, yes, I can. And we beat down the rebellion. Claims fabricated Mayapan. Oh, dear. I don't think they'll be able to do much. Right. Can I... You know what, let's just go to their capital. Loot that one. Hold on. So I should have all the provinces that I'm going to be... Well, most of the provinces that I'm going to be taking siege down, but it's not quite enough. Looks like the AE is actually going down a little bit now. Yeah, if we siege down the capital, that's probably going to force them to surrender. Right, so now we're going to move in the troops in Trinidad to Dominica again. Once we've dealt with these rebellions, we can move them back to, I think, to Mexico and start expanding our territories in there. Get more of the Maya and Aztec lands. Is this Aztec? Who are you allied to? Sabatec. It would be 17,000 men total. There's a bit more than I hoped for. Although they are much lower tech still than I am, so I might be able to win, especially if I can get a pretty decent leader in there. Just waiting a little bit more for the Diplotech. Or before I take the Diplotech. Oh yeah, we're going to be stack wiping this army here. Oh, well, there we go. Tobacco is ours. Right, we'll turn that into a core. And then it's back to Madagascar. Oh, right, this is the colony over here completed. Excellent. I'm just trying to get kind of the coastline at least sorted out. I actually wonder, is this part of the... No. Right, so you can't send expeditions to the inland, you need to colonize that manually. It gotta make sense. You can do the expeditions on the coast. So, what area are these for? Indian Ocean expedition targets. Okay. Maybe it makes sense. But we may do an expedition there. Although, actually, right now, as soon as we get the Diplotech, I think what we should do is start colonizing, like, La Plata. So we can get colonial Argentina. And then maybe get to Chile and Peru and all that sort of stuff. And get all the colonial nations. And then we're going to start slowly but surely expanding them. Right, so how much troops do the enemy still have? We did stack wipe the smaller of the armies. This all should have about 10,000 men. Somewhere. Although it might take a while before they are ready to fight again. Oh, we're back to 2,000 gold. Well then. That's not a shortage, at least. Also, maybe I should build more ports and amenities and that sort of stuff in, like, Cape Town area. That might not be bad. Also, maybe I should also start investing in Cape Town. That might also be good. Alright, let's have a look. Cape Town, so... there is Harbourage rank 2 there now. We'll probably get Garrison level 1 at least. We've got amenities. How much do we have population there? 6,000 residents, we can have 10,000. So we're not in a shortage in that regard, but there is a fair bit of immigration coming in. So that is something to keep in mind. What sort of mines can we have here? Oh no, it's just the sea salt. And what sort of productions do we have in here overall? A lot of things actually. No education though. And that's probably alright for the time being. We could maybe invest a little bit on the farmlands. And all the fisheries. But also, yeah, let's just select the province first and get the garrison underway. There we go, so that's 30 ducats. That should be fine. And then let's go ahead and also invest a little bit in the... You know what, we'll just focus on the fisheries for now. In there. There's this one that's got Harbourage rank 1. It does have a garrison at least. How big of a population are we talking about? There is actually a fair bit in there, so I could maybe build the amenities in there. That one's not ready yet. El Cabo. You have no residents whatsoever. How much are we from Fort Dev ratio? I don't actually know, I haven't checked. We're not getting all the full amount, so yeah, we could start getting some proper force as well. Maybe one in here somewhere wouldn't be too bad, but also, say a fort over here would be probably appreciated. Get one there. Another one here. Then Casa. That's going to be covering most of these areas. At least to a certain degree. And then we could upgrade this one, I guess. I mean, don't we already have a fort in here? We do. But yeah, we'll just upgrade that. Oh. Right, it doesn't get the reduction in price, I guess. Fair enough. Tenerife is already a fort. Maybe we should get a fort over here, like Zamora or something like that. And then maybe in there. It's providing a little bit of protection on various areas. And you know, it's spending a bit of our money. Oh, actually, our income has dropped quite drastically. Trade income has dropped by like 3 ducats. And taxation by about 2. That's most of the drop in there, I guess. How is the land force limit? It's still 25, okay. Oh, and it's February. Oh, bollocks, I forgot to... Yeah, I should take this one now. So when there's the next expeditions, I can do a bit more.